So what does Barack Obama's face have to tell us? So there are 9 face shapes. He's a classic fire face. Very, very, very sensitive individual. Probably too sensitive for that job on some levels, because you just got to be able to kind of have a Teflon approach. Things are just going to fall off you. Fire faces tend to hang on to people that nailed them. So I hope that's not the case for him. He seemed to be very classy at all times, but he's pretty sensitive. Next thing we like to pay attention to is the right and left eye. Right eye is what we show to the world, our public persona, mother's influence. The left is our true inner private self. You cover up that when you look at his right eye, he's very caring and very approachable, a trait that he definitely had, and it certainly came across that way. Left eye, he's intense. Very, very intense. So again, is that a good or bad thing? There's no good or bad. It just is in my world of face reading. Eyebrows, very, very thick. Indicates he has a very strong constitution, a very healthy body. Kind of a blessing and a curse. The blessing is got a healthy body. The curse is you can push it a little too far and don't have that early warning mechanism that it says you're messing up. They're a little uneven, so the left one's a little higher. This usually indicates a little tendency to be moody, a little overly sensitive. Again, it goes with his fire face. Probably had some difficulties with his parents, especially in his teen years, because this has to do with that time in his life. I'm sure he enjoyed his teen years. I'm not so sure his parents did. So don't know much about him in that regard, but that would be my guess. He's got incredibly deep following lines, F-A-L-I-N-G. Following means purpose and spiritual strength. This is a very purposeful man. Now, his are way too long. You do not want to see those lines go below the corner of the mouth. If they do, it indicates you're under an immense amount of stress. His are actually almost completing in a circle. Some authors will say this is the circle of life. I'm not saying he's close to ending his life, but he's very much completed many of the things he wanted to do, is the way I want to look at this thing. His cheeks, very flat, very large pores on his cheeks. The flatness indicates kind of resist authority. You'll see this in a lot of politicians. Ironically, they're in a place of authority, and yet they tend to resist authority. I'm not so sure that's a good thing or not, but it's just what it is. The pores, I think he's a smoker. I've never seen him smoke, but I'll bet the rest of my hair and ain't got much left that this guy was a smoker. Health-wise, again, healthy guy, very strong constitution. Underneath his eyes, there's some puffiness there. There's a little kidney deficiency. Kidney governs bone, so arthritis can come into play there. There is some lines there that indicate some adrenal issues, been under a lot of stress. I once was teaching a class. I did a picture of him when he started his presidency and then 8 years there at the end. Pretty dramatic difference. The face changed dramatically. Still a fire face, but the stress really took its a toll on him. And then the big thing is this lung situation. If I were your doctor, I would quit smoking yesterday. So hope you enjoyed meeting our former president, Barack Obama. Have you enjoyed the faces we've diagnosed thus far? Do you have someone you'd like to see diagnosed? Put it in the comments and it just might happen. Hope you enjoy.